If a woman stops respecting you, whether it's through her words, actions, or attitude, it's a red flag. When she begins to treat you like you're invisible, unimportant, or less than what you deserve, that's a major sign that something's broken. Respect can't be forced. It has to be earned, but if it's lost, it's time to reconsider your commitment. She plays mind games. A healthy relationship thrives on trust and honesty. If she's manipulating you emotionally, keeping you on edge, or playing mind games to get her way, that's a clear indication of toxicity. No one deserves to feel like they're walking on eggshells every day. If she's making you question your reality, it's time to walk away. You deserve someone who uplifts you, not someone who holds you back. A woman who constantly brings drama into your life is draining your energy. If you can't find peace in her presence, it's time to walk away and save yourself from an emotional roller coaster. Now, here's the deal. Relationships are hard work, but they shouldn't tear you down. If you're seeing any of these signs, it's not a sign of love, it's a sign of you being in the wrong place. Protect your peace, protect your heart, and understand that walking away is sometimes the bravest thing you can do. Remember, you're not just walking away from her, you're walking toward your best self. Stay strong, stay wise. Respect is the cornerstone of any strong and lasting relationship. It's not something you can fake, it's not something that can be taken for granted. It has to be mutual, consistently maintained, and freely given. The moment respect starts to disappear, the foundation of your relationship begins to crack. And if you find that the woman in your life has stopped respecting you, it's time to seriously ask yourself whether staying in that relationship is worth it. Respect manifests itself in many ways: the way someone talks to you, the way they treat you in public and private, and the way they acknowledge your thoughts and feelings. If she's disrespecting you, it's likely to show up in subtle ways at first. Perhaps she starts making sarcastic comments about you or dismissing your opinions in front of others. Maybe she no longer takes your feelings into account when making decisions or ignores your boundaries. She might belittle your efforts or make you feel small for pursuing your goals. What used to be a partnership based on mutual admiration turns into a one-sided relationship where you're expected to accept her behavior without question. But disrespect doesn't only show itself in harsh words or behavior, it can also appear in how she acts when you need her most. Maybe you've been going through a rough patch at work, dealing with family issues, or facing a personal struggle, but she's nowhere to be found when you need a listening ear or a word of encouragement. Instead, she might turn the focus back to herself, dismissing your problems as insignificant or even making you feel guilty for bringing them up, though your challenges aren't worthy of her time or attention anymore. At the heart of disrespect is a lack of appreciation. If she no longer values you as an individual, as a partner, or as a man, then the relationship is losing its purpose. Respect is what makes us feel seen and valued in any connection, especially a romantic one. If she's no longer taking the time to understand you, to value your efforts, or to recognize the role you play in the relationship, then you're being reduced to just a presence in her life rather than an important part of it. The emotional connection weakens and you begin to feel invisible or insignificant. That's when you know something has changed, and it's not for the better. You deserve to be in a relationship where respect is mutual, where both of you contribute to each other's growth and well-being. If she's no longer showing respect for you, it doesn't matter how much you try to hold on, how hard you work to make things better, or how much you love her. Without respect, there can be no real partnership. It's not just about being treated right, it's about being treated as an equal with the dignity and value you deserve. If that respect is gone, it's time to let go and move forward. You have to understand that you cannot force someone to respect you. Respect must come naturally. And if it's no longer there, you have no choice but to recognize the truth and walk away, no matter how difficult it might seem at the time. A healthy relationship thrives on trust, openness, and honesty. A woman who plays mind games might tell you things like you're too sensitive or that never happened when you've clearly been hurt by her actions. She might twist your words or blame you for things that are not your fault until you start to lose confidence in your own judgment. This kind of behavior creates a toxic cycle where you constantly find yourself trying to figure out what's real and what's not. You'll begin second-guessing every decision, wondering if you're overreacting or misinterpreting her actions. You might even start to feel guilty about expressing your feelings, thinking that maybe you're the one who's wrong. Mind games erode your sense of self, and the more you get caught up in this cycle, the more difficult it becomes to recognize what's really going on. But deep down, you'll know something's off. You'll feel like you're walking on eggshells, unsure of when the next emotional attack will come, or whether she's being genuine or just playing a part. This kind of emotional turmoil is draining, and over time it wears you down, affecting your confidence, self-worth, and mental health.